So there are a billion ways to trade the markets. It's infinite. There is no right way, honestly. There's a wrong way, but there isn't a right way. The wrong way is to take 10 times the risk for every unit of return. That would be the wrong way. But when actually it's the piece by piece, it's like learning how to ride a bike. You're gonna expect to fall, expect to get hurt a little bit, because when you fall and get hurt, there are some real lessons in there, except unless you get and just repeat the same thing over and over, which many traders do. But you're going to fall and accept that it'll take a lot of time, like you just said. But really, it's about boxing in the market. There are, like I said, a billion ways to do this. It's the hardest part is carving out what you as an individual, not what Lance does, not what Anthony does, not what I do, or any of the guests, Pax or whomever, your way. So you're going to listen to at the first stage, you're going to listen to all these people. You're going to consume a lot of information. Your job is going to be to figure out what rings true to you, because at the end of the day, when you click the button or put on the trade, the moment of truth starts to show up, and the weak spots always, why did I put this on? Shouldn't I be going the opposite way? You start to really doubt everything that you're doing. So the first part of consistency is really consuming a lot, reading a lot of books and all this stuff. And then the next step is to cut all that stuff out as much as possible and narrow it down to maybe 4 or 5 things you need to see in order to act in the market. And that's really hard for traders. So a great big majority of the traders listening are likely don't have a plan. They don't know what they're actually looking for in the market in order to put on a trade. This is right there. It's like an original sin. It's a detriment from the very beginning, because if you don't have a plan, then you can't define whether or not you're performing according to plan. And you also cannot define whether the plan even has an edge or works. And then you can't define how much risk you should take for that plan, which means now you don't know what you're looking for in the market. So everything looks like a trade. Every move looks like a trade. And it's so disorganized. There's no way to figure out what's to start and what part of it to pull on. This is a really important piece. It's unsexy, but it really is the core of everybody that does this professionally, consistently, and profitably. Is you need a core approach, which becomes your process that then you can measure against.